After that chaotic scene last week, his future intentions toward Batista.
As if I didn't have reason to be mad enough. On his 70th birthday. But I'm not upset because of Ric Flair. I wasn't there last week. I was there last week because of Richard Fleer. Spent years driving up and down the road with the man that I knew. I was there by his side. Well, at a couple of, I couldn't make all of his weddings. In the worst of his times, I stood by his side when he buried his son. Richard Fleer was lying in a hospital bed in Atlanta, clinging to life in a coma. So last week, I was here for Richard Fleer, standing in this ring in front of all of you. And it didn't happen because of that piece of, you wanted my attention, Dave. For the first time in your life, when you didn't get exactly what you want, you couldn't quit. You attacked a 70-year-old man, lucky to be alive. One more moment, you took that away from him. We're gonna play this game my way. Wow. I'll invite you to come to mine. Does that work for you? Waiting for you. Have some balls. Show up. You wanted my attention when you step in front of me and you look in my eyes? No, it's not something we're selling. You ain't looking at the character, you are looking at the man. You want my attention, Dave? You've got it.
The Lucha House Party and the Selfie King find the right moves to defeat Mahal and the Sings. Sasha Banks and Bayley square off against Nia Jax and the red-hot NXT upstarts Aleister Black and Ricochet. A truly
facing Daniel Bryan as I am.
Desire.
Oh, and a super kick coming! Lights out, Rowan! Owens pinned the WWE Champion! Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan at Fastlane.
Do we have a problem?
After that chaotic scene last week, his future intentions toward Batista.
Last week, and he's going to correct it here.
Not shy about the fact that he believes he belongs in the 1 percentile. Not says it all the time.
Is he wrong? Highly educated, the world to know who he is.
Well, wait a minute.
He's about in WWE is the perfect platform to do.
Well, you got to believe there's a very positive attitude.
Around the corner, Fastlane coming up. I mean, these guys got to make their impact right.
The roster, he can definitely make it happen.
Don't forget about the crazy agility. Apollo Crews drop kick.
Power and agility. Hardly anywhere, but Apollo Crews has it all.
Track, soccer, you name it, Apollo Crews did it.
Oh!
Wow.
Space, he knows he's got to close in here.
Yeah, EC3 real just walking around.
Ooh,
Echo.
obsessing a bit all week long about.
Especially if you're somebody who just wants people to know his name.
The WWE made some headlines quickly. Question is always, what have you done for me lately? What can...
And losing is not a part of that man's pedigree.
That pretty good control right now. Confidence, all the smoke and mirrors about what a performer he is.
And as EC3 in a nutshell.
Wow, man, Crews just got turned inside out. This might be what we need from EC3. Let that rage out. The time with somebody like Apollo Crews, you nuts.
I do agree with that.
Hey. Oh, Apollo. Oh,
is that fire from Apollo Crews?
Crews is
feeling the moment.
Take
Mom.
my money, Crews.
No hand.
Oh, another one.
You know everyone's got eyes on this matchup tonight.
Up top.
Smart move.
Now EC3 looking to capitalize. However, EC3 earned some redemption.
Of course I am, but I knew he could do it. I knew this man would.
Forehead on the mat.
You don't know who he is. Now you do. Get a good look at the man, the myth, the legend.
And later on tonight, just who will come out on top in this exciting 6-man tag team showdown. But coming up next on Main Event, what Roman Reigns had to say to the WWE Universe. Months ago, the emotional announcement from Roman Reigns that his cancer, well, now that the big dog is back, well, Roman Reigns had some unfinished business.
Do you guys want it? I don't know how much time we actually have. Life is short, man. You two are my brothers, man. And I know I want one more moment with my brothers before we may not be around anymore.
But you're right. Life is too short. You want the Shield one last time? I'm in.
Bring Ambrose out here right now.
All right.
Oh my God!
The Alliance from behind. All Rollins and Reigns could do was watch.
Ambrose may have his reservations about a Shield reunion, the big dog and the architect to convince their former brother to get the band back together.
Come on, guy. This is just pathetic.
Roman, look at me. You two are bloody pathetic, as we're gonna end this right now.
Reigns and Rollins are outnumbered.
It's now outnumbered, and they realize that. They go right after McIntyre by Corbin and McIntyre as well. Ambrose making his way back into the arena, and Dean goes right after Lashley. Bad punch by Roman Reigns.
The Hounds of Justice stand tall tonight in Philly.
The Shield. What an incredible moment.
The Shield will ride one last time.
Years, man.
Kofi has pinned the WWE champion.
No chance.
I'm replacing you.
What?
I'm replacing you with a man I've appointed that is more deserving than you, quite frankly. Kevin Owens.
With the man who in my mind is just as deserving of facing Daniel Bryan as I am.
Desire. Oh, and a super incoming! Wipes out Rowan! Owens pinned the WWE champion! Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan at Fastlane.
Do we have a problem, Redwood?
Oh! KO's going the 7-foot insurance policy. Kevin Owens trying to go for the stunner and palmed by Rowan.
Standing in KO's way is the new Daniel Bryan. That's because last week on Raw, the baddest woman on the planet laid her title down in the middle of the ring.
Here comes the champ. Wants her. Wait a minute. Of the McMahon system.
Somebody call the cops.
And now unloading on the WWE security, trying to separate the two.
They rubbed me. They rubbed me. Vince McMahon, get out here.
Just reinstate Becky. Reinstate Becky for WrestleMania. I am at my wit's end. Just do it. It's time for him to make the right decision.
Which relinquishes WWE of all liability be returned immediately.
Here you go, champ. Does that give you what you want? Is that what all of you want? Is that what you want to see? You cheer for Becky while I'm out here. Screw the woo and no more Mrs. Nice Bit.
Oh, just who the hell she is, taking it to the man.
Maybe even worse off come Sunday as Ronda Rousey out of Becky Lynch.
The Queen and the man came face to face.
Oh no. That's Charlotte Flair.
You got nothing to lose?
And the deck is stacked against the man and carve a path to WrestleMania.